So imagine you living in a world where the music is literally promoting, it's literally promoting murder, it's literally promoting anybody it all means. At this point, people laugh at it, people think it's a joke, but then these things happen and it's like a shock. It's like this tragedy, right? Because it is. And for years, I've been trying to tell people that I know that are close to me, not in a sense of, good relationship, but in a sense of I know them and they were around me. I would constantly be deemed as oh, you're the weirdo or the outsider or the outsider, or you're thinking too deeply into it. And the problem is that people are not thinking enough. Now, there's a story of a woman, a mother. Okay, a mother. A lot of mothers have been, and this has been going on now for the last. I mean, it's been something that's been happening, but I feel like it's increasing or something. Like it's just normal to see this, and it's not, and it shouldn't be. But a mother has been shot. A mother has been shot, and now her child is left behind, wondering why.
Her name is Jessica Somerville, just 27 years old, the mother of a 7-year-old.
Witnesses at the restaurant say she was shot after some type of fight, and now two young men are wanted for questioning. News 4's Dominic Moody joins us live outside the restaurant on Silver Hill Road in District Heights now with the latest. Dominic, a very sad story here.
Incredibly sad, Un and Leon. And, loved ones, they tell us that they are heartbroken to know that Jessica Somerville was actually just coming here, like you mentioned, to get some dinner after a long shift with the Postal Service. And she leaves behind a 7-year-old young daughter. And police say they are looking and wanting the public to come forward to help and find any of the two men a part of this killing. And they say that two young men are actually wanted in connection with the killing of the 27-year-old.
A devoted mother with a generous heart who enjoyed quality time with her family and friends is how loved ones are remembering Jessica Somerville.
Jessica was lively, she was outgoing, she was funny, loud, and the life of the party.
Prince George's County Police say the 27-year-old was shot and killed outside this Subway restaurant in District Heights around 2 o'clock on Sunday morning. Investigators released this surveillance video of the two young men wanted in connection with the shooting. Take a look. At one point, the two suspects are laughing and hugging one another inside the restaurant prior to the shooting. News 4 talked with workers inside who say there was a scuffle and argument outside of a car in the parking lot before the gunfire erupted.
I was honestly shocked. I found out through social media, and she didn't deserve that.
A relative says Jessica had just wrapped up her shift at the nearby post office and was stopping for dinner. In a statement, the United States Postal Service says Ms. Somerville began her career with the United States Postal Service 2.5 years ago. The Postal Service is deeply saddened by the loss of our postal family member. Our condolences and prayers go out to her family, friends, and co-workers.
So you can see that some of her co-workers, along with some of her friends, as well as her family, we had a chance to talk with the mother of Jessica Somerville, who says that she is asking for anyone with any information to come forward that actually leads to a conviction that can help bring her family some justice.
Her name is Jessica.
At what point are we going to start understanding that what is going on here is a result of the environment? At what point are you going to stop putting your dollars, your attention, that's how you vote, behind the same people that promote this, that promote these malicious activities? Because now it's really, and condolences to the family. The person who, is affected by this the most is, of course, her child. Her child is going to be without a mother, and I don't know what the father situation was like. And just based off of how many single mothers there are, that could be the situation. But just imagine, like, just really think about that. You just coming off from work. You just coming off from work, and a lot of us can relate. You just coming off from work. You just about to go pick up something, from the grocery store or from a restaurant, whatever the case is. And here it is. That's just it. Is that life? That's why it's so important to really look at life, because we all don't know what time. We all don't know what time. And the things that we focus on, the things that people focus on, the things that people put their attention to, it won't seem so important, because it's not. She didn't know that was her last time. She didn't know that whenever she had left her daughter, that was the last time, the last hug, the last kiss that she was going to give her. And there's not, this is just happening, so there's not a whole lot of detail, whether they were fighting outside or whatever the case is, or if it had any, if she was just like an innocent bystander. But we have to wake up. We have to push good energy. We have to push loving one another. We have to push patience. We have to push love. We have to push understanding, wisdom, and that comes from the Most High. When we go outside, we all are bystanders. We all become bystanders in some sense of the word. We have to really think. Shoot, when you inside your house, you're a bystander. There's and of course, God's grace, God's protection. We have to be going. We have to address these things. We have to come together. We have to, because we already know where God already lets us know where the majority is going at. But we need to create our own community, our own situation, away from the noise, because there's a lot of things going on. And when it comes to sin, when it comes to the sins of this world, it creates chaos. It creates these situations where these spirits can come in and throw everything off. Better environment. There's a reason why there's so much things going on. There's a reason why they put this type of music out there. There's a reason why they put this type of vibration out there, this type of violence. Then you have all of these things that are going on in this country. Then you have people struggling to pay rent, and then you have people that are getting laid off and their jobs replaced. You don't think this is going to create even more turmoil? We're already seeing it unfold. That's all I really had to say about this video. I really pray for that child, and I hope that they can discover who the persons were and what happened during the incident. But peace and blessings. May God's protection be over you, and stay safe.